Hey everyone, welcome back to my gift guide. As promised, I'm doing a separate gift guide for pencils. And I've already done the watercolor gift guide, so if you want to check it out, I'll try to link you to that video. Otherwise, there is going to be a playlist at the end of the video, including a lot more options, watercolor, pencils, books, everything from previous suggestions, previous years, and so you can check out all of those gift guides for more options. So let's start with big sets. So if you want to give someone a very luxe pencil gift set, I would recommend bigger sets. It's just so much more impactful. Personally, I have given a big set of the Derwent Lightfast pencils to a very close friend of mine who's a botanical artist, which was so nice to be able to do, and I think she really enjoyed that gift. So first of all, I'm going to go through my Derwent pencils. Just a quick disclaimer, I am their ambassador, so I have been fortunate enough to try out all of their pencils and make a decision myself which ones I like and which ones I then ended up using in my art. Before I became ambassador for Derwent, I actually was an absolute fan of their Inktense pencil, and this is for years and years before, probably about 10 years before I became their ambassador. And then later on I also discovered their, their drawing pencil and the Lightfast pencil, and then thereafter they would send me anything else that I wanted to try. So first of all, I will recommend the Inktense pencil. So I have the 72 box, and maybe the box has changed, like the design of it has changed since, because like I said, this box is a good probably 10-15 years old, I'm not sure, but it's an oldie, and I love this pencil. It's so unique. If you like working with acrylic inks, then this is a fantastic option within the pencil range because they are super pigmented, the colors are gorgeous, and if you like that wow factor of colorful and vivid color effect, then these pencils are gorgeous to paint with. You need water to dilute them and make the pigment really sink out loud. Another pencil that I enjoy using is their Lightfast pencil. So if you like to produce artwork that you want to sell the originals of, this is a great pencil range to go to because they are designed for that exact reason. And so here I have another 72 tin, but they have also added on top of it to extend the range, if I'm not mistaken, to 100. So there are more pencils available, which I think I bought a couple of. And what I've done is I've taken them out of this tin and I bought this pencil case on Amazon. It's got quite a few tiers here, and basically loaded all of my pencils, all of my Lightfast pencils into here, including some of the newer colors that came out later. And it's like a book that I can just flip through and enjoy. And I had some extra space here, so I put my polychromos, which I don't really enjoy because it's such a hard pencil. Lightfast are nicely pigmented, beautiful colors, and it is not a hard pencil. So if you enjoy, it's not soft, but it's not hard, it's kind of in the middle. If you enjoy that sort of a pencil, then these are beautiful to check out. Another smaller set that I would recommend is the Lightfast, and I have recommended this pencil set before, but I just wanted to bring it out again. It's got the most beautiful formulation ever. If these came in more colors, which by the way, I'm not saying it, but it might be. So 24 colors is what's available right now, and there are all these kind of natural muted tones, but the formulation is buttery, it's smooth, it's so soft, and if you like a soft pencil, these are gorgeous. And of course they would be slightly more affordable because it's only 24 set versus the other 72. Continuing with Derwent, another set I will recommend, which I didn't have before and kindly was sent by Derwent, is this Coloursoft range. 72 colors, and they are not as Lightfast as the Lightfast range, but they are kind of softer, slightly softer than the Lightfast. Again, beautiful colors, super vibrant and gorgeous. If you love to just use pencils to color with, draw with, just in your sketchbook, all that kind of stuff, this is a beautiful set to have. And they are slightly less priced than the Lightfast pencil. Okay, shifting gears, moving on to Bine. This set, I have treated myself to this 50 pastel set by Bine during pandemic, and it was such an excitement, something that really put a big smile on my face with all the lockdowns and everything we went through. Gorgeous pencil. They're slightly different to Derwent and to other pencils in the fact that they don't layer as much, I find, as the other pencils. I like to really push hard on my pencil, and once I've done that with the other pencils, I feel I still can go ahead and layer. Whereas with Bines, once you get to that maximum level of pencilage, then you can't really layer on top, and particularly with other brands as well, it just won't take it. It creates this glossy kind of waxy finish on top, and it sort of seals the paper, and that's it, game over. But if you just want to use the pencil as it is without mixing much, to the full extent, full pressure, then they're beautiful. Or otherwise not as much pressure, and just keeping that in mind, and then you can obviously still blend beautifully. But the colors are gorgeous and everything else is beautiful. I love the presentation of it. I think it's a beautifully designed pencil, high quality. Some of them had breakage dilemmas, but not all of them. So there is slight inconsistency in the leads for me personally, from my personal experience. This set, just coming back quickly to it, is also quite unique because you don't get that many pastel options in any other brand. So if you wanted to gift someone who is already using pencils, then that would be a great addition. Okay, and then 2 more pencils I will recommend. Let's move on to Caran d'Ache. Caran d'Ache do fantastic art supplies apart from pencils. I also love the neo colors and other things, but the luminance pencils are just so beautiful. They're very consistent. I don't have any problems with them at all, and they don't break on me. They have a fantastic smoothness to them, the colors, the pigmentation. They're just a solid, fantastic pencil that I go to again and again and again, and I really have been enjoying them, so really would highly recommend them. And this pencil I am buying open stock and just kind of have been adding pencil by pencil and just keeping them like that, so I don't have any boxes or anything to keep them in, but they're always on my desk and I love reaching to them, and they're probably one of the pencils that I reach towards more often because of their consistency, and in particular because of their softness and color combo. Speaking of Caran d'Ache, I will recommend one more thing, which is their watercolor pencil, which I think is the premium watercolor pencil out there. I have not discovered anything like the quality of these watercolor pencils. The pigment load is incredible. You can actually move the pigment. It's super pigmented, very vivid colors, and also loads of muted colors, but the colors are very saturated, whether they're muted or colorful. And you can also then really smoothen that pencil line and just make the pigment super creamy and move like watercolor. So it would be hard for you to sometimes say if it's watercolor or pencil, yet you can still maintain a pencil if you want to. So I think this is such a beautiful set to work with, and I absolutely adore them. I think, you know, a couple more colors would do quite nicely, but I don't use watercolor pencils as often as colored pencils in my work, but still, if I want to use a watercolor pencils, these are the ones that I go to. I don't use any other watercolor pencils, although I have a few, but no. So again, they come in beautiful sets, or you can just buy open stock a few colors. They are quite pricey, so you could maybe pick 10 colors that you think would speak to that person that you're buying for, or yourself equally. As we're on the subject of pencils, I want to finish with this pencil sharpener, which I've discovered this year. Again, thanks to Derwent, I wanted to try this pencil sharpener and they kindly sent it to me. So I have to say, from the standpoint of an automatic pencil sharpener, this is gorgeous. It takes a couple of it takes 4 AA batteries, and I've been using it a lot and still going strong, so haven't had the need to change the batteries over, so it seems to be lasting a lot. What you do is it's shut completely, so you can actually pack it with you. No shavings will come out of it. Beautifully designed. It's like super nicely designed, high quality pencil sharpener, and I tried quite a few. This one is my favorite. So you can open up this little button to insert the pencils, and then you just push them in and out really quickly if you want a sharp point, and I always work with sharp points in my illustration art. And yeah, big compartment for the shavings. Then you just kind of slide this plastic lid off, empty it, and carry on working. So I find that this pencil sharpener never stops my process. I never need to kind of be distracted from what I'm doing, and it's just there on the desk as I'm working, quickly in, out, continuing with my work and my painting and my drawing and illustrating. So it's just such a really good sharpener, and I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about it here on YouTube, never saw any reviews, so it was kind of like a self-discovery and a very good one. It makes a great stocking filler because of its size, so yeah, check it out. It's a lovely pencil sharpener. In terms of sketchbooks, I will just repeat myself. I have recommended this Strathmore for my watercolor gift guide, but in case you haven't watched the watercolor gift guide, or you're not interested in watercolors and are just interested in pencils, this is the sketchbook I would recommend for pencils. Every medium looks beautiful in it, but pencils also look stunning on this paper. It's super soft, it's got lovely light texture, which is what you need for pencils to look beautiful on, and it's 100% cotton. It's really premium paper. I absolutely love it. You get 64 pages, it's 190 GSM, and it's a fantastic sketchbook. I'll show you a couple of examples here with pencils. Let's see. So here is some pencil work on top of other mediums, and then here's just pencils on their own. I've got also an illustration where I combine pencils with other mediums, and it works beautifully, so I would highly recommend it. More swatches and beautiful paper. So yeah, if you are looking for a sketchbook to gift with pencils, even better. So that is it for the pencil gift guide this year. I hope you found it useful. I believe I might have other pencil recommendations from previous years, so I'll try to link you to those as well, or in fact add a playlist of all the gift guides from previous years, and then you can just browse through them and find what appeals to you most. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.